Julian Cross woke up in a bed that wasn't his, head pounding, mouth dry, and someone breathing beside him. He turned slowly. His assistant, Emma Reed, asleep, in his shirt. Nothing else. His heart stopped. They worked together for 5 years, strictly professional, never crossed a line. Until last night. Whatever last night was, because neither of them remembered a single thing. But when Julian found the marriage certificate on the nightstand, signed, dated, legal, he realized this wasn't just a mistake. Someone planned this. And what they discovered next didn't just destroy Julian's billion-dollar empire. It exposed a conspiracy that had been 20 years in the making. Have you ever woken up and realized your entire life changed overnight? Buckle up, this story will leave you speechless. Drop a comment if you're ready. Emma's eyes opened. Sunlight stabbed through the curtains. Her head felt like it had been split open. She groaned, tried to move, realized she couldn't. An arm was draped over her waist, a very masculine arm. Panic flooded her system. She turned her head slowly. Julian Cross, her boss, shirtless, asleep beside her. Oh God. Emma tried to slide out from under his arm. He stirred, mumbled something. His eyes opened. Their gazes locked. For 3 horrible seconds, neither moved. Then, both bolted upright. What? Emma clutched the sheet to her chest. Julian grabbed a pillow, covered himself. Did we? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I don't remember anything after the toast. What toast? At the party. Your investor party. Julian's face went pale. The party. Last night, he'd hosted 50 investors, celebrating a major acquisition. Champagne, music, networking. Emma had been there, as his assistant, taking notes, managing logistics, wearing a professional black dress, not his shirt. Julian looked around. They were in a hotel suite, not his penthouse. Clothes scattered everywhere. His jacket, her dress, shoes, a champagne bottle, empty. And on the nightstand, Julian grabbed it. A piece of paper, official looking. He read, stopped breathing. What? Emma asked. Julian handed it to her. Emma's hands shook as she read. Certificate of marriage. Julian Cross and Emma Reed. Signed by both of them. Witnessed. Stamped. Legal. This isn't real. It has our signatures. We were drunk. Apparently very drunk. Emma stood, wrapped in the sheet, started pacing. Okay. We just get it annulled. Julian nodded. Easy. We'll call my lawyer. He reached for his phone. 53 missed calls. 72 texts. All from his COO. Julian's stomach dropped. He opened the messages, then went white. What? Julian turned his phone, showed her. Photos, from last night, posted on social media. Julian and Emma kissing, dancing, feeding each other cake. Wedding cake. Oh my God. It gets worse. How could it possibly? Julian scrolled, showed her a headline. Tech billionaire Julian Cross marries assistant in Vegas-style wedding. We're in Vegas? Julian walked to the window, pulled back the curtain. The strip glittered below. We're in Vegas. Emma sank onto the bed. I don't remember any of this. Me neither. How is that possible? Julian turned. Someone drugged us. What? We had 1 glass of champagne each. I remember that. Then nothing. You think someone roofed us? I think someone wanted us to do exactly this. Who? That's what we need to find out. Julian called his head of security. Need you in Vegas. Now. Presidential suite at the Bellagio. Sir. Are you? Just get here. He hung up. Emma was reading her phone. Oh no. What now? My mother called 17 times. Julian's phone rang. His father. He answered. Dad. His father's voice was ice. What the hell did you do? I can explain. You married your assistant? Are you insane? It's not what it looks like. It's exactly what it looks like. The board is furious. Shareholders are panicking. Do you have any idea what you've done? Dad, listen. Fix this immediately, or you're out. He hung up. Julian lowered the phone. Emma stood, still wrapped in the sheet. I should resign. No, Julian, this is a disaster, which is why we figure it out together. Your father just threatened to fire you. My father's always threatening something. Emma's voice broke. I can't lose my job. It's all I have. Julian crossed to her. You're not losing anything. I promise. How can you promise that? Because whoever did this to us made a mistake. What mistake? They underestimated me. Julian's security chief arrived within 2 hours. Marcus Cole, ex-CIA, ruthlessly efficient. He swept the suite, found 3 cameras, hidden in the smoke detectors. Someone recorded everything. Julian's jaw clenched. Where's the footage? Already uploaded. Deleted from local storage. Can you trace it? Working on it. Emma sat on the couch, head in her hands. This is a nightmare. Marcus pulled up hotel records. The suite was booked under your name, Mr. Cross. I didn't book it. Someone used your credit card. How? Marcus showed him the charge. Yesterday, 3 p.m. I was in meetings all day. Someone cloned your card. Julian paced. Timeline. What happened after the party? Marcus pulled up security footage from the building where the party was held. Showed Julian and Emma leaving. 11:30 p.m. Both walking normally. Then getting into a car. Whose car? Registration comes back to a shell company. Of course it does. The footage showed them arriving at the Bellagio. 12:15 a.m. Still walking. Still coherent. Then entering the chapel. Wait, Julian said. Go back. Marcus rewound. There. A man in the background. Following them. Keeping distance but clearly tracking them. Zoom in. Marcus enhanced the image. Julian's blood ran cold. I know him. Who is he? David Chen. My father's lawyer. Why would your father's lawyer drug you and force you into marriage? Julian looked at Emma. Unless my father's behind this. Julian confronted his father by video call. Richard Cross sat in his office. Expensive suit. Cold eyes. You set this up. I have no idea what you're talking about. David Chen was there. I have footage. David handles many things for me, including drugging your son. Careful, Julian. Why? What are you going to do? Fire me? You already threatened that. Richard leaned forward. You're becoming a liability. Reckless. Unfocused. So you married me off to my assistant. I married you off to someone controllable. Emma's voice cut in. She'd been listening off screen. Controllable? Richard's eyes flicked to her. Miss Reed, how much did he pay you? Excuse me? To go along with this? Was it $1 million? 2? Emma stepped into view. I was drugged. Just like Julian. Richard smiled. That's what he's telling you. It's the truth, Julian said. Richard shook his head. You always were naive. She's playing you, son. What are you talking about? Check her bank account. This morning, $5 million deposited. Julian turned to Emma. She'd gone white. I don't. Emma pulled up her banking app, hands shaking. Her balance showed $5 million, deposited at 6 a.m. from an offshore account. I didn't. She looked at Julian. I swear I didn't know. Richard's voice was smooth. She played you perfectly. Marry the billionaire. Get the payout. Probably planning to divorce you and take half. Julian's mind raced. No. This is another setup. Believe what you want. But the board meets tomorrow, and they're voting you out. You can't do that. I already have the votes. Unless you do exactly what I say, which is, divorce her, publicly, humiliate her, make it clear you were seduced. Julian's fists clenched. I won't do that. Then you lose everything. The company, your reputation, your legacy. Why are you doing this? Because you're weak, like your mother. Don't talk about her. She was weak. And she made you weak. I won't let you destroy what I built. Julian ended the call. Through his phone, it shattered against the wall. Emma stood frozen. Your father really hates you. He hates weakness. You're not weak. He thinks I am, because you won't be cruel like him. Exactly. Marcus entered. Found something. What? The offshore account that paid Miss Reed? It's owned by a trust. What trust? The Cross Family Trust. Your mother's trust. Julian went still. My mother's been dead for 10 years. Apparently, she set this up before she died. Why would she pay Emma $5 million? Marcus pulled up a document. Inheritance clause. If you marry before age 35, the trust releases funds to your spouse. I'm 34. Your birthday is next month. Julian looked at Emma. My mother wanted me to get married. Why? Marcus answered. According to this, she was protecting you from your father. The trust stipulates that a married heir can't be removed from the company without spousal consent. Emma's voice was quiet. So if we stay married, your father can't fire you? Exactly. But we don't want to be married. Julian met her eyes. What if we did? What? Just for a year. Long enough to secure my position. Then we divorce. Julian, this is insane. More insane than what's already happened? Emma paced. Your father will destroy me. Not if we control the narrative. How? We tell the truth. We fell in love. Got swept up. Married impulsively. We were drugged. They don't know that. And we can't prove it without admitting someone infiltrated my company. So we lie. We survive. Emma stopped. What do I get out of this? Julian pulled out his phone. Made a call. Transfer $5 million from my personal account to Emma Reed. He hung up. Emma's phone buzzed. She checked, stared. You just matched what my father tried to use against you. Now you actually earned it. I can't accept this. It's a salary. For being my wife. For a year. For as long as this takes. Emma looked at this man. Her boss. Her accidental husband. This is crazy. Completely. I should say no. Probably. But, Emma sighed. But I'm in. If someone offered you millions to fake a marriage, would you do it? Tell me in the comments because it's about to get even messier. They went public the next day. Joint press conference. Julian and Emma. Side by side. Julian spoke first. Emma and I have worked together for 5 years. Somewhere along the way, professional respect became something more. We tried to fight it. But love doesn't follow rules. Reporters shouted questions. Emma took over. Was it impulsive? Yes. Reckless? Absolutely. But sometimes the heart knows before the head catches up. They sold it perfectly. Shy glances, held hands, a kiss for the cameras. The media ate it up. Tech billionaire's secret romance. From boardroom to bedroom. Richard Cross remained silent. But Julian knew he was furious. The board meeting happened anyway. Richard made his case. Julian's recent behavior shows instability. The board disagreed. He's married now. Settled. To his assistant, who has been instrumental in every major deal for 5 years. This is a conflict of interest. Then she'll resign her assistant position. Emma did. Took a role as strategic advisor. Same pay. Different title. Richard's motion to remove Julian failed. 8-2. Julian had won. But at what cost? He and Emma moved into his penthouse. Separate bedrooms. Strict boundaries. This is business, Julian reminded her. I know. We maintain appearances in public. Privacy at home. Understood. But living together changed things. Small things at first. Morning coffee, shared meals. Emma learned Julian hated mornings. Julian learned Emma sang in the shower. They fell into a rhythm. Comfortable. Easy. Too easy. One night, 2 months in, they had dinner. Wine. Conversation. Emma laughed at something Julian said. What? Nothing. Just, you're different at home. Different how? Lighter. Less controlled. Is that bad? No. It's nice. Their eyes held. Julian looked away first. We should keep this professional. Right. Professional. But the line was blurring. They both felt it. 3 months in, Emma got sick. Flu. High fever. Julian cancelled meetings. Stayed home. Brought her soup, medicine, water. You don't have to do this. I know. Then why? Because I want to. Emma studied him. This isn't just business anymore. Is it? Julian sat on the edge of her bed. No, it's not. What are we doing, Julian? I don't know. But I don't want to stop. Your father can go to hell. And the board will deal with it. Emma reached for his hand. What if this is real? What if it is? Are we ready for that? Julian leaned closer. Only one way to find out. He kissed her. Soft, tentative. Emma kissed back. And everything changed. Again. 6 months into their arrangement, Emma found something. A letter. In Julian's mother's belongings. He'd kept boxes in storage. Never opened them. Emma was helping organize. Found a sealed envelope. Addressed to Julian. To be opened after my death. She brought it to him. Julian stared at his mother's handwriting. Hands shaking. Want me to leave? No. Stay. He opened it. Read aloud. My dearest Julian, if you're reading this, I'm gone, and I pray you found someone to love. Your father will try to control you, manipulate you. Don't let him. The trust I created has one purpose: to protect you. Marry someone good, someone real. Not for business, not for status, for love. Because love is the only thing your father can't touch. I love you. Always. Mom. Julian's voice broke. Emma moved to him, held him. He buried his face in her shoulder. She knew. She knew what? That we'd need protection. From your father? From loneliness. Emma pulled back, looked at him. Julian, I need to tell you something. What? I'm falling in love with you. Julian's breath caught. Emma, I know this started fake, but it's not anymore. For me. Julian cupped her face. It's not fake for me either. He kissed her. Deep, real, honest. When they broke apart, both were crying. What do we do now? We stop pretending. What about your father? The board? We tell the truth. That we lied? That we fell in love anyway? Julian called a board meeting, brought Emma, stood before the directors, and told them everything. The drugs, the setup, the arrangement, and the truth. Somewhere in the middle of all the lies, I fell in love with my wife. Richard stood. This is absurd. Sit down, Dad. You've embarrassed this company. I've saved it. Revenue is up 40% since Emma became my advisor. Because you're sleeping with her. Emma stood. I've given this company 5 years of my life. Every major deal, every strategy. I earned my position. Richard sneered. You manipulated my son. No, you did. I just helped him see it. The board voted unanimously in favor of Julian. Richard was asked to step down from the board. He left in fury. Julian and Emma went home, to their penthouse, no longer pretending. That night, Emma asked him something. Do you regret it? That night in Vegas? Julian pulled her close. Not even a little. Even though we were drugged, we were pushed together. But we chose to stay. Emma smiled. Best, worst decision ever. They kissed. And this time, they both remembered everything. 1 year later, they renewed their vows. Real ceremony. Real guests. Real love. Julian's father didn't attend. Julian didn't care. As he said his vows, he looked at Emma, the woman who accidentally became his wife, and purposely became his everything. I was lost, and you found me. Emma's vows were simple. I didn't plan to fall in love with you, but I'd do it again. Every time. They kissed. The crowd cheered, and 2 people who woke up strangers became partners, became lovers, became forever. The end. A party neither remembered, a marriage neither planned, and a love neither saw coming. Julian and Emma's story started with deception, but ended with truth. Sometimes the best things happen when we're not in control, when we let go, take risks, trust the fall. If this story hooked you, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Share it with someone who believes in unexpected love. And drop a comment. Have you ever had something bad turn into something beautiful? Your stories inspire these stories. Until next time, stay open to surprises. You never know which mistake will become your miracle. Bye.